No, we've been had enough too. You shouldn't be up. Not yet. I must journey to the capital, to Shadow, where a tall wise woman, thou wouldst have nothing more to do with me. Thou shouldst not involve thyself in mine affairs. But if I didn't want to be involving myself with you, I wouldn't have helped you in the first place. What is this? Yeah, let's go. Whoa! What's up, buddy? Mau. Papan. Astaga. Nice. Eraser. Super combo. C, B, X, B. Ah! Super drive. Super combo lagi. C X V C V X C V C. Super fast Magnum. 7, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9 aja. Coba benar. X V C X Z C. Super mega. Tuh, 2. Wah, level 65. Wow. It will appear this be not a monster, but in truth a normal beast of the field. Mayhap this is a result of exposure to the powerful aura of the Endless. You killed that thing? You the fella that mom has been taking care of, ain't you? I heard you still lied up in the bed all hurt, but looks like you're better now, eh? Yo, is you alright? Is you? Ersin. But even if Rio's other half is the first emperor, he's dead, right? I mean, it's been centuries. Not necessarily. If he also is one of the Endless, he will not die easily, and certainly not simply by the passing of years. So where can we find him? Even if she knew, Ersin has been asleep ever since she finished eating. Doesn't that be all? That kid's turning out to be more trouble than I thought. Maybe more than he's worth. Gray, I don't think of Ryu as trouble or anything like that. Ryu is very special, and we've just gotten caught up with him, that's all. I don't know how to explain it very well, but the reason I'm here with Ryu right now is it's because I want to be, that's all. Well, you know what? We need to find out more about what's going on. And the only way to do that is to talk to Ersin some more. Let's go. She should be awake by now. Ersin, wake up, please. Sa tidur eh? Looks like she ain't getting up for nothing. Well, there's a way to wake her, but forcing a god awake is not the safest thing to do. Were she to wake up in a bad mood, the result could be unpleasant for us. She can be woken the same way you freed her. Simply travel into her dreams and wake her from there. Do you want to try? Yes. Very well then. As before, lay your hand on Ersin's and close your eyes. Masuk ke dunia mimpi coy, ngebangunin Dewa. Wih, udah berubah lagi polanya. Knockout gas. Oh. 1000. Dia dimensi gede sama ini ya, sama tipe terbang. Manly clothes. Oh ini. Nope, it's not good. Nanti dijual aja lah. Put on. Head. Wih, keren cuy tempatnya. Wow, mantap kali Jai. Drat. I was just having a good dream, and you have to show up. You humans have the worst manners. I'm sorry, Ersin. There's something we wanted to ask you. Let me guess. Oh, mighty goddess, tell us what we should do. Am I right? That's always the way it is, isn't it? Can't figure it out for yourself, so you come pester us. I'm sorry. What's up with this world anyway? I've never heard of a world where they need to summon gods in the first place. Wih, bisa pindah tempat deh. I mean, why can't you handle your own problem yourselves? Why do you have to drag us all the way here to do it for you? I guess there's no use complaining about it. What's done is done. It's not that we don't know how you feel. It's just that we're kind of at a loss as to what to do, you know. I bet you are. I guess I will be too. What with two incomplete gods following you around. But understand this, my stupid friend. What happened to you is tied up with what happens to your little friend Ryu there. Ryu is missing half of the Emperor. He was meant to become one with the Emperor and use his power for the Empire's benefit. If the Empire meant to control a god, it will mean another war. We can't let them have that kind of power. What will be, will be. Still, if part of the Emperor is in Ryu, that means that part of Ryu is in the Emperor. The two halves will meet. Their destiny cannot be changed. However, if Ryu is as strong as the Emperor then, if he's as strong as the Emperor, even he might be able to stop the Emperor from doing what he wants? Something like that, little bird. But what do we have to do to make Ryu stronger? Don't worry, there's a way. For that though, I'll need to wake up. That means you have to get out of here. I can wake up as long as you're in my dreams. Okay. I could have used a little more sleep, but I guess there's work to be done. Well then, shall we go? What did I just tell you? You're going to need help if you want to go through with this. There's a shrine around here. You used to summon the endless, right? What? Oh yes, the Eurus shrine. Okay, Ryu, that's where we're going. We have to call the other dragons. Dragons were once gods, just like us. You could say we're distant cousins. We'll call them and ask them to help you out. Does this mean that you help Ryu as well, Ursin? I suppose so. It's not like I've got anything better to do. By the way, you can keep calling me Ursin if you want, but my real name is Dees. Dees? Ursin is what that armor called me. I think it means master in the language of the Empire. Anyway, we need to be getting to the Eurus shrine. Whoa. What is that? Ursin. Oh, jalan sendiri deh. Ursin. Where are you going? Why are you leaving Ursin behind? Oh, brother. You mean you can still move? It will appear so. This is the armor I was trapped in, see? Some of me, my power must have rubbed off on it, enabling it to move and talk by itself. Hehehehe. I am saddened by the fact that you have left Ursin. Oh yeah? I'm gonna be happier now that I'm out there. Good riddance, I say. Ursin, this? Are you sure you want to just leave him? Don't you want to take him with us? Are you kidding? You want me to get back inside that tin can? Forget it. You can just stay where you are. You're a suit of armor, start acting like one. Does this mean you no longer need Ursin? Huh? Well, I see. Ha ha ha. It will appear that was an appropriate time to love. Nina, what should I do in order to act like a suit of armor? Well, let me see. Armor is meant to protect the person wearing it, right? If you ask me, that's what acting like armor means. For now, Ursin, I think you should wait in the village until we get back. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Good job. All room. Yeah. Magic shark, baby. So ring. Ooh. So, this is where the endless are summoned. It's permeated with a powerful aura. I can feel it. Countless gods, dragons. I bet we'll be able to speak to the dragons here. Don't worry, it's not too hard. Remember how you freed me from that armor? It's just like that. Alright, here we go. Close your eyes. Ooh, she followed. What is this? I feel a presence. This like unto one of the endless. Does it mean the time had come? Oh, no. Is something amiss? The mountain over there started smoking. Looks like it might be making ready to blow. Muncrat. When did their mountain start smoking? It means the god of the mountain sang with something. God? They said there'll be a god living inside the mountain. And that if he gets angry, there'll be a horrible disaster. At least that's what the story says. Where you be going? I do wish to meet with his god. Buset. Jumpa ya coy. God, eh? Hancur. Bilbao. Whoa, what the hell? So, are the one that claimed to be a god? Me god, who you, tiny man? Thou art not a god, thou art but a mere shadow, something that had drunk of the dregs of the power of gods and believe that doing so make you a god yourself, thou has been affected by our and the others' power, that is all. Me don't understand, puny man. Puny man talk funny. Does puny man think me stupid? Perhaps the world needed not gods. What says thou? Puny man not making sense. Me not understand, puny man. Me kill puny man. Let's go, baby. Marl. Okay. Summon kill. Ada anaknya. Plot Bellwit. Frost Strike. Dead. Racer lah. Seperti biasa, super combo. Ready to go. Razor. Wake. Ratus. Coba sekali lagi, super combo. V C X C Z V X V, alah. Good first strike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Banget. Kayaknya harus pakai magic nih alakannya. Let's go, baby. Siap. Coba pakai frost strike ya, banyak ya tadi. Kena break 1800 cuy. Coba pakai frost strike. $1,600. Support some Bellwit terus. Reza. Cuk. Banyak HP. Coba ini level 1 cuy. Well swing bosannya. Or strike. Razor 1,400 cuy. $1,600 sama baik. 32.500 magic shot. Nice. The endless are summoned to this sphere. This changes the very balance of nature itself, flooding the world with energies both powerful and dangerous. And that because those beings easily influenced by it to think themselves gods. What then do mortals think? Udah kan? Alah. Bro. What the hell? What? You? What did you do? What you do to God of the mountain? Normal folks don't be going around doing stuff like that. Who are ya? No. What are ya? Satu, dua, tiga, empat, lima, enam, tujuh. I thought you so were called to you here. You're the dragons that watch over this world, right? Indeed, young dragon, thou had already met us. I am Pluriel, the wind dragon. As you probably already know, I called you here so we could talk about you here.
You are right, dragon. He whose role is not yet set.
As you know, Ryu is incomplete. I'd like you to share your power with him. If he is able to gain the powers of the ancient dragons, then maybe Ryu can become whole.
Whilst we do not seek to see thee fail in thine endeavor days, know this, thou who are without form of thine own.
As you art aware, the other half of the Yorai dragon, be the first emperor of the foul empire, Paolu.
Already he had awakened.
You shall become complete. By joining with Paolu shall be do so. This destiny he cannot escape. What do you mean he can escape it? We don't want him to join with his other half. That's why we called you, to help us prevent that from happening. This might be a stupid question, but why do you want to prevent Ryu from meeting the Emperor? Is it really that bad? Listen, dear, you are remember what the Abyss and Jack told you about the Pillar of Light and all, right? Think about it for a second. Here, we've got Ryu, just born, fresh out of the gate. On the other hand, we've got Paolu, who built the empire and has been alive for centuries, whose light you think is bigger, is stronger. You mean, if they merge, Ryu will be swallowed by Paolu and disappear? Here are these. We who watch over the spear monsters strive to maintain a position of naturality. It matters not which become a god, does not. It matters a lot to me. Once he becomes a full god, I need Ryu to send me back to where I came from. To use a god's power for thine own benefit. And how are the people in this world indifferent? They yank us from our worlds and make us into their gods. They make us work for their benefit. Are you trying to tell me to stay like this, in this borrowed body, forever?
Hey, I wanna talk to ya. Not just anyone can pass you by the god of the mountain. Who are ya? What you doing here? Mommy says you're a cousin that been a god in Kyonin. But I bet that ain't true now, is it?
No, don't be worrying your head over little things like that. We should just be glad that the mountain quieted down, right? Real, you must be tired. Go back home and rest a spell now, eh?
Methinks it's not be wise that we persist in this relationship.
Real, don't let what the landlord said bother you. All the folks in the village are thankful for you what you did. And so am I.